Expect the Kirby analysis either tomorrow or later this week. I say that because I plan on doing it after finishing this video. But talking about this video, I apologize for being a day late. Excuse the late upload. I was at my friend's house yesterday, and I was tired when I got home. What's going on, guys? SuperMarioT is back, entering week number 7 of the Super Smash Bros. Blog post updates. We're going to go over week number 7. We're going to see what they posted, what's there to talk about. And the first day, July 22nd on Sunday, we have the Mii Fighters, Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The description reads, you can choose from the 3 types of Mii Fighter and select from a set of 3 specials for each type. You can also choose one of 12 voice options. Now, these are the Miis. You guys know me, I don't give that much of a crap about the Miis because I never played them that much, and I'm not that creative when it comes to custom character creation. If you guys have seen my Sonic Forces LP, you kind of know where I'm going with that. I mean, I could get a little bit creative, but it's nothing to write home about, believe me. But with the Miis, they're interesting in a couple ways, because, like, the way this description works... Okay, first off, they said, like, a set of 3 specials, right? And I've mentioned multiple times that I don't think custom moves are coming back. This seems to cement it. Okay, here's why I don't think custom moves are coming back. One, the way they worded this is select from a set of 3 specials. Like, that makes me think there's gonna be a preset, like a set of 3 special moves. Like, say, like the first set of moves, that's the original set, and then the second set, that's just a second set with different custom moves, and then the third one, like in Smash 4, right? 2, if you remember during E3 when they talked about Palutena, whom was the first character that was not the Mii's to have custom moves, they said her moveset was streamlined this time around, and they just combined one of her custom moves with her normal moveset, the counter and the reflect, and her side B is the explosive flame instead of the reflect. 3, they're trying to make the Mii's, like, compatible online. And this game all around does have a bigger competitive focus than previous Smash games. If they wanted to balance the Mii's, I think making a set of 3 special moves from the get-go would make the most sense, not a set where you can make like 36 different combinations, because considering how many characters are in this game, like 68 so far, you would have roughly 2,400 combinations to work with. That would be extremely strenuous and painful to program and develop if you were trying to balance the whole cast. Especially the Mii Fighters, because if you wanted to put the Mii's online, I think you would have to balance them. It's not like you could use the custom moves online anyways, at least not unless you were battling with friends online. Besides that, that's primarily why I think custom moves are gone, except for the exception of the Mii's, which makes a lot of sense, because you're customizing your character, you're giving them moves you see fit. Say Viridi doesn't make it in Smash, or Chrome, or what's another one? Hank Hill, Naruto, Brock. I don't know, any other cartoon character you can think of. You have the Mii's to compensate for that. Normally, I wouldn't care if the Mii's came back or not. If they didn't come back, I'd care the least when it would come to the Mii's than other characters, like Wii Fit Trainer or something. But because the tagline for the game says, everyone is here, I'm fine with them coming back, I doubt I'm going to touch them that much, if at all. Maybe if they become viable, I don't know, man. The Mii's don't strike me as interesting. But what is interesting, though, is their upgrades and designs. The Mii's got buffed, in a sense that they look buff. The Mii Brawler especially, I like that they gave him human proportions and they made them look more realistic, despite they're supposed to be these simplistic, cartoony, like very, very, like, simple designs. And now we have these more humanistic proportioned custom characters you can make in Smash Bros. These are the most interesting the Mii's have looked, and with the Switch, you don't really use the Mii's that much. Not nearly as much as you would throughout the Wii U and Wii, where they were practically everywhere and you could play them in every game. I think... Oh, wait a second. Go Vacation... actually, no, I take that back. I know nothing on Go Vacation. I don't know if you play Mii's in that game. I just know you could choose an avatar for your Mii. Maybe they'll expand on that later in the future, but as far as I know, I think Smash Ultimate's going to be the first Switch game where you could play with the Mii's. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's good that the Mii's are coming back. I think this further confirms that custom moves are gone, minus the other minus the Mii's, excuse me. And it's also cool that you have 12 different voice options for the Mii's. That just adds more to the customization. I think it's a safe assumption that gears and costumes are going to be not like custom gear, like outfits, like the headgear you could wear, like the types of outfits. Like there's a Daisy costume, there's a Viridi costume, Toad costume, Samus, Link, Mega Man, Meta Knight, those types of costumes. I think those are still going to be in the game. I just hope I could take those than unlocking the custom moves, because that's another thing with the custom moves. Those were like, that's the most tedious unlocking process. That's the most tedious item you're going to be unlocking in Smash 4, because there was like, I don't even know off the top of my head. Let's see, 58, well, 54 times 12, like 300, 400, somewhere around there. There was hundreds upon hundreds of custom moves. It was like the stickers from Brawl all over again. It was annoying to unlock. It was random. That's the main thing. And it just became so much more tedious that you didn't want to unlock them all unless you were a hardcore completionist like myself. So, yeah. If the headgear and outfits are unlockable though, those I'll take. Because those I think are the most worth unlocking when it comes to customizing your Miis. Other than that, just don't do anything else beyond that. Moving on to July 23rd, Monday. Today's stage is the Great Plateau Tower. This is the tower everyone visits first in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The top part of this tower can be destroyed after taking damage, but will come back eventually. You can spot a certain old man in the background watching over the match. I love this stage for the main fact that it captures the pure essence of Breath of the Wild, because the main appeal of Breath of the Wild is the vast scope and grandiose size the whole world has. Like, you see Death Mountain in the background, you see Hyrule Castle, there's another tower in the background to the left, there's the huge, like, just Great Plateau, like all the trees, the lake at the bottom. I think that's the first temple you visit at the bottom left corner of the picture. And I like that they threw in the old man. And going with the first tower, I think is a smart choice, because it's one of the first landmarks that would be a landmark you would remember. It's like, oh yeah, this is the first one. Especially when you look at the other entrances blocked off by rocks, because I think that's how it was in the original Breath of the Wild. Because I don't think those pathways were open too until you turned on the tower. I like that the gimmick here is just that big rock in the center. I don't know, I like the stationary Zelda type stages. That's funny too, because the thing with the rock on top, it's like you would be bouncing off that thing over and over, whether on the underneath it, like bouncing up and down, or if you were being launched from the edges of the stage towards the middle up on the sides, because that'd be easy to tech. That's primarily why I think the stage isn't going to be competitively legal, because of that. And the sad thing is too, competitively, when you break the rock, there's a single platform in the center, but when you turn stage hazards off, that platform's not going to be there. The rock is just going to be unbreakable. So you'd still be able to tech against it, and you'd still be bouncing off it, it just wouldn't break. So that's primarily why I don't think it'd be competitively legal. I don't think it'd even be a counter pick. It reminds me of Temple, like the underside of Temple, where you would just be bouncing off the walls and ceilings so much. And it's just the game of, just keep teching, and don't miss a tech, otherwise you die. But otherwise, I like the look of the stage. I can't wait to play it myself. It looks beautiful. It looks nice. Can't wait for the song selection. We only have 3 new stages right now. I can't wait till we get to New Donk City, but I'm loving the new stage selection so far. This I like more than Moray Towers. Primarily because I actually played the game. But otherwise, I can't wait for it. Moving on to Tuesday, July 24th. Today's music. You can now select or listen to FZero Medley. Takanobu Mitsuyoshi arranged and also sang the song for this version. The medley consists of Death Wind, Firefield, and perhaps more. I didn't hear Firefield the first time I heard this one. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it more. But also, I never played F-Zero. So I can't say whether or not it feels F-Zero or not. I can only say it from, like, the song itself outside of F-Zero context. I think it sounds hot. I like it. I like the sound. I like that it has vocals. I like songs that have vocals. I prefer the instrumental versions of songs when it comes to Smash Bros. When it has vocals, I don't mind as long as they're good, as long as the song's good. Or even just like chorus beats like ha ha, like the Bowser fights in Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 or Final Destination Brawl. Regarding actual lyrics and vocals, Destroyed Skyworld's one of my favorite remixes in Smash 4. And of course, you know how much I love Jump Up Superstar and Break Free Lead the Way. So, if you could do vocals, good, I don't mind that. This one, I like what they did, but I'm gonna have to listen more to it to actually let it sink in. Not much else to say regarding F-Zero Medley. It sounds hot, it sounds cool. Moving on, still Tuesday the 24th, Princess Peach's Castle, a returning stage from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Watch out for Bonsai Bill to come flying out of nowhere and explode. There is also red, yellow, and green switches you can press to make exclamation blocks appear. Try hitting them to get items. Okay, This stage looks absolutely amazing. See, I think the Melee stages and the 3DS stages are going to benefit the most from coming back on next-gen hardware on the Switch, because they just look absolutely amazing. Congo Falls looks amazing, this looks amazing. I'll get to more stages later on, but this stage in particular looks great. You could see how much of an improvement this is over the original Melee version. Like, you look at the rock textures on the front of the castle, the stained glass with Peach on it, the textures on the roof, the lighting, how shiny Bonsai Bill is, the water, the rock textures, like the background with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the sky. It looks absolutely crisp, amazing. Oh, wait a second. Wait, I think I see a typo. Hold up. Someone verify in the comments if there are yellow switches, because in the second pick, I see a blue switch. That is a blue switch, and in the original Melee version, there was a red one, a blue one, and a green one, putting up red, blue, and green platforms and red, blue, and green blocks with the items, like the description says. And in Mario 64, there were red switches, green switches, and blue switches, well, one specifically, to trigger the boxes that would give you the wing cap, vanish cap, and metal cap in Super Mario 64. So, is that a typo? Is that a typo? Someone verify, because I think that's an actual typo. Wow, okay, maybe. But otherwise, it's not one of my favorite stages in Melee, but it is one I like to play on when I'm given the chance. Like, I prefer other stages like Bryn Star, Mute City, Fountain of Dreams, etc. more than this one. But I think this one's a good stage. I never thought it'd ever come back. I'm glad it is. It looks great. I can't wait to play on it. Bonsai Bill looks great. The whole stage looks great. I can't wait to see more classic stages under a modern code of technology like the other ones have. And we're about to get to that as we talk about the next day, July 25th, character trailer for R.O.B. He has two powerful projectiles, Robo Beam and Gyro, along with a very effective recovery. The one-player color in the North American version of the game is a light gray, and the two-player is a red and white. But this is reversed in the Japanese version. So that's one thing I always liked about R.O.B. You have the American version, which is gray, and the Famicom Japanese version, which is red and white, like the description says. Which is a neat touch, because that's how it is in Japan and the US, as we all know. R.O.B. himself, I don't really touch R.O.B. that much. I feel like he is a decently popular character. Like, he's not a character lots of people brag about, but he's not one people hate necessarily. Between Game & Watch R.O.B. and Duck Hunt, I think R.O.B. is one of the more popular ones. Game & Watch 2 probably, but R.O.B., I think people like him, I'm pretty sure. The thing that interests me though is, in the trailer, you see when he does his down throw, not only does he like jag the opponent up against the ground, but they're stuck in the ground like Villager's down smash or Wii Fit Trainer's jab. At the cost of aerial follow-ups, you could still follow up with ground attacks. So I think that's going to be an interesting mix-up, and I think it might be easier to kill for R.O.B. mains for using the down throw. That's an interesting buff, I feel, for R.O.B. Other than that, not much else to say about R.O.B. He seems more plastic looking than actual metallic robot like in Brawl and Smash 4. He looked more like a robot, like he was more shiny. Here he feels a lot more plastic, which I actually like a lot more, because that's how the original toy was when he was sold on the market way back in the 80s. That's funny though too, because I don't think you need R.O.B. to play Gyromite. You do need him for stack up, but he wasn't necessarily playable. He was just a computer, like Player 2. The first time he was ever playable was Mario Kart DS. I really wish this guy's playable in more Mario Kart games in the future. And then Smash Brothers, Brawl 4, and now this game. So, there's another thing I wanted to bring up. So, you know how some characters, you have to think of a moveset, something viable for them, make them true to their original counterpart? That's not always the case with some characters. I'm trying to think of a character you look at Duck Hunt and R.O.B., right? Those guys, they have some original moves from their own games, right? But they have other moves that are completely original. R.O.B. did not have, jet fuel. His up B, he didn't go up like a rocket with that. He never ever did that before, but, that was added, and then, his arms, and, he would just stretch. Waluigi, that's one. That's one. Because people I know he's a big meme, but, realistically speaking, let's say he did have a shot in Smash 4, but, you couldn't think of an original moveset. You could still improvise off of his lanky body and long arms and legs. It's like with Duck Hunt, like I said, he got moves ripped straight out of other NES games. Or, what's another example? Peach. Her side B. When does she ever use her ass to attack? There are other characters too, I'm sure, but you don't have to fully 100% go Captain Falcon. Like, he was a racer. He didn't have those types of moves like the Falcon Punch and all that stuff at all back in the day. Maybe in the anime for all I know, but I'm pretty sure most of his moves were improvised. Cause I don't remember Captain Falcon ever using his Falcon Punch, Raptor Boost, Falcon Kick, or his knee, or any other of those types of moves in F-Zero, which is a racing series. So I feel like you could still improvise with other characters and think of new ideas for their moveset than just ripping from their original game. You could still do that. R.O.B's another example of one of those. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know why, but that literally just came up in my mind. I came up previously in the past, but I don't remember when specifically why. Wait, before I leave R.O.B, Magicant. Oh my god, this stage looks so... Look at it! Oh my god, look at the lighting, look at the Aurora Borealis at the ceiling, the pink and purple color scheme throughout the whole area, look at the river, the palm trees, the tall, like, spires, the spiraling towers throughout the land. Oh my god, you see little pink sparkles on the cloud platforms you're fighting. See, this is what I was talking about when stages from 3DS and Melee have, like, the most benefits of being upgraded in this game, because, oh my god, Magicant looks so good. Oh my god. Magicant's definitely one of the most hyped stages I'm ready to play on. Like, I'm most excited for Magicant so far. And this is why I'm hoping Fountain of Dreams comes back, because that stage is gonna... I could nut to how good Magicant looks in this game. I could nut to how good Fountain of Dreams could look in this game. Dude, I am so ready. Oh my god. And that's not the only 3DS stage that's gonna look great. I can't wait to see how Reset Bomb Forest looks. I can't wait to see how 3D Land looks amazing. Gerudo Valley, like, dude. Oh my god, I never even played the Mother series at all, and I'm loving the look of the stage already. I can't wait. Yo, I could see the stage being a counterpick. I could see the stage being competitively viable to a degree. I can't wait. This, it looks so good. I can't. I'm gonna make a stage video soon, so be on the lookout for that. And speaking of Captain Falcon, on July 26th, Thursday, he is a fighter that possesses both speed and power, but in exchange, he's frequently left open. Being able to successfully land his neutral special Falcon Punch can greatly influence the battle in multiplayer matches. I think this description is underestimating Captain Falcon. Yeah, he is open, he has no projectiles, but he hits hard and he is a fast character. I doubt he's going to be that different from Smash 4 Captain Falcon, because Captain Falcon in Smash 4 was a relatively good character, but he was, I'd say he's kind of easy to pick up, and he became so arbitrary because so many other players picked him up. So I don't know how different or how much more popular he's going to be. He's definitely up there as like a fan favorite for Smash Brothers. It's a given for him to come back, whether people want him back or not, whether he's going to appear in more Smash games in the future or not. When Smash Ultimate comes out, he'll be in more Smash Bros games than F-Zero games. Captain Falcon needs an F-Zero game pronto. I'm glad he's back. I wasn't expecting him to be cut. Way too popular, even if he's like the least relevant character. One of, I don't know. Don't take that as like I look at statistics or whatever. He hasn't had a game in like nearly 20 years. Come on. But Captain Falcon, I'm probably gonna mess with him a little bit. I always did. So this time isn't gonna be any different. I know his side smash is different. He does like a backhanded punch to Pac-Man in Arena Ferox. It's not his elbow anymore. So I wonder how much different he's gonna be changed. I doubt it's gonna be that much. I do like, however, when they added the slow-mo dramatic effects for when hard-hitting attacks are landed. They did that to the Falcon Punch. I swear to God, that slow-mo thing was made for competitive. That thing was made for tournaments. That thing was made for the competitive community. That thing's gonna induce so much hype and so much salt at the exact same time. It's gonna be so much fun. I love that. And Captain Falcon is one of those characters to benefit more from the slow-mo effects. When the knee lands, it's just and the Falcon Punch, and then the elbow, or maybe when it's fully charged, he does an elbow instead of a backhanded punch, or when it's fully charged, he does like a straightforward punch, which is like a mini Falcon Punch, but it still hits hard. So, can't wait for that. And I think that wraps up for this week. Not too much to say. I think there was enough there to dissect and like eat up. It was a decent week in my opinion. I liked it. Give us plenty to talk about, plenty of stuff to think about. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you like this week? Did you like thinking of Captain Falcon, R.O.B, the Miis, the stages? Are you excited? Are you hyped? Week 7, I think. What was it? 19 weeks until the game comes out. Wow. Oh my god. And summer is literally... We're about to enter August. Slow down, please. See, now I'm getting hyped for this game again. Because now... Oh my god, I can't wait. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to stick around for more Smash weekly blog posts. I'm literally just about to get back into the analysis, so be on the lookout for that. And stay super.